Do you think that Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi is helping Japan's economy? Nah, she's dragging down Japan's economy. She's a very self-contradictory person. On the one hand, she's talking about reviving Japan's economy, but on the other hand, her erroneous remarks about Taiwan are devastating to Japan's economy, and trust me, devastating is no exaggeration. I mean, look at its economy. Japan's economy is already in deep trouble. Japan's GDP just fell again, down nearly 2% annualized. Exports have slumped sharply because of US tariffs, and domestic demand is weak. Inflation keeps rising. People are literally earning less while paying more. This is an economy that needs careful management and steady external relations, not political showmanship. Yet, Takaichi chooses to provoke the country Japan depends on the most. And you might be shocked to learn just how much Japan depends on China, far more than she's willing to admit. And this is something most people don't realize. According to data from the White Paper on Trade and Industry, among 4,300 types of goods, 1,406 categories have over half of their import value coming from China, which is 2.5 times the number of goods imported from the United States. And Chinese tourists have been the largest source of tourism spending in Japan. While from November 15th to 19th, the number of tickets was reduced by more than 500,000 in just 4 days. The loss of Chinese tourists and consumers will directly impact Japan's tourism, retail, and related service industries, dragging down its economic recovery. According to Nomura Research Institute, a significant drop in the number of Chinese tourists traveling to Japan will shrink Japan's GDP by 0.36%, causing an estimated economic loss of about 2.2 trillion yen, or over $14 billion. Actually, Japan's agriculture and seafood exports to China are bouncing back in 2025. Early this year, exports have already passed 100 billion yen, up about 10% from last year, a good sign for cooperation, actually. And Japan's seafood, just recently allowed back into China after the nuclear wastewater ban, is now being boycotted again. I can't help but wonder how Japanese fishermen must feel. I mean, look at that. The warming cooperation between China and Japan is being cut short by Sanae Takaichi. Do you really think she's a competent leader? And not to mention Japan's core industry, its signature sector, is extremely dependent on China. China is one of its largest markets. China is a key supplier for parts. I mean, Japan's right next to China. It can't just flow away and pretend it's far from its neighbor. On the other hand, China's dependence on Japan is shrinking. Takaichi seems blind too. China relies less on Japan. So that's it. Any political damage hurts Japan far more than it hurts China. A true competent leader will focus on stabilizing the economy, maintaining balanced diplomacy, protecting Japan's industries, and strengthening regional and global economic cooperation. But Takaichi is doing the exact opposite. Her careless and erroneous statements put Japan's economy at risk. Well,